what we're going to do is we're going to get started, and so welcome everybody out there. Glad to see everybody who's able to make it. We had a great announcement Sunday night. I know last week I mentioned we was having a big announcement Sunday, and that announcement is, of course, when you come in and get the Pro Pack, which is, or excuse me, the annual pack, $299 annual pack, you're getting double your commissions there. $100 versus $50, so that is awesome. So we're going to be able to run that promotion, and people will be able to take advantage of that, doing what you already been doing, but getting paid double the money. Yes, and we talk about your virtual portal here. Colleen, our CEO, she's paid, every Friday right on time. They pre-launch was September of last year, and we're coming up on about a year. The main launch was down in Tampa, Florida, in May. About the second week of May, and we launched and had about 26 to 27 different countries already on board. And if you ever go to your .com site, you'll see all those flags up there, and people ask sometimes, does that mean we can only do business in those particular countries? And the answer is absolutely not. We can pretty much do business in all the countries. That's just some of the ones that we know we've got people out there promoting the VSmart. So awesome time if you are dealing international with your virtual portal. Not too many companies.
The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in
not too many people launch and are able to do that. Have that many different countries come on board when they open the doors. And like I said, been getting paid every Friday. So things are tuned in, fine-tuned. If you've seen the VSmart, or if you've gotten a text, or what we call the virtual business card, you'll probably say, wow, that is awesome. That's awesome. Never seen anything like that before. And it is one of the most effective way to communicate. I often say that when you're sending an email today, 80% of them are out there going to spam. People may not get it because they're getting so many different emails out there. So by the time they get to looking at yours, they may not ever get to it because people are busy. But when you send a text, and you can ask yourself, you probably got your smartphone. Everybody's got that smartphone today, and people are like, wow, I don't have any unopened text. They say 90% of the people check their text within 10 minutes, and there's 50,000 texts sent every second. So if you're effectively communicating, you want to be getting your message or your service or whatever your product is through the most effective way. I'm not saying that you can't still use the traditional business cards. They're out there. People are handing these out, maybe even ordering 50 to 100 business cards or 500 business cards. And for the most part, if you get 500 business cards and you decided that you maybe wanted to change something here, there, or the other, it really is hard because now you got to wait till you get finished with those business cards to reorder. And now your money is not spent as effectively as you could in your marketing. But with a VSmart, it's not an application. So whenever someone texts you that VSmart, you can make changes at any time. Now, if you look on your screen here, obviously you can see those flags I was talking about in different countries. But if you go to product, I always like to show this here, and you click on return on advertisement to, well, as soon as you click on that, you're going to see what a VSmart looks like right there. You can see there's your smartphone, and it's got a picture of some of the VSmarts there. And if you scroll down, we have a categories down here that you can click on, and you can literally see different types of VSmart. Some people may say, well, what about realtors? That's something people ask sometimes. What kind of companies use this? Well, we've got one here with Victoria. If you click on that particular link, you'll see that's Victoria Christie Water Chase Realtor down in beautiful Tampa, Florida. And right with there, she's got a video of, beautiful, gorgeous home, so they can watch that video, and it just brings emotions. It lets you know, what does Tampa look like? Palm trees, right? She's even got a link down below, Discover Tampa. If you were thinking about moving there, then she's got probably some great areas and things just going on in Tampa that people just all actually love, and it keeps you from having to wonder what's hot in Tampa, right? You can see that she's got a looking for a dream home, buy now, call to action button, and this is just a realtor, and she's got all her information there. We can go back and we can even check out, let's just say if we were wanting to look into, I'll just scroll here and show you several that we have you can look at. When you click on this one, VSmart advertisement in English here, you scroll down, wow, you see all these different virtual business cards on smartphones here. Isn't that beautiful? And you can see the call to action buttons. So, for example, if you was a pastor, and let's just say we'll click on this one here, and if you know people or pastors out there, we have a call every Monday at 8:30 that you can tune into. And Pastor Battle, basically, him and his group, they get together on these calls and they talk about how they're helping and how the V-Smarts are helping people out there. And you're able to promote that business card out there to different people, the virtual business card, and maybe get donations and just share the message out there that they're trying to get across or helping people. You also can see where you have Pastor Matthew Hartsville Van Dyke Church. This is an example. So if you was to send somebody sample10.yourvirtualportal.net, they could pull this up, and you can see how he's taking advantage of getting his message across. He's got a YouTube video that probably took just a few seconds to do, and back to it not being an app, he can copy paste any YouTube video and change it within seconds. So it's not an application where you have to get some tech person to do that. And for less than $1 a day, he's able to utilize, yes, that's less than most people are paying for business cards. I know what you're thinking. But yeah, for less than $1 a day, you've got a virtual business card that you can text. And now you're going viral because people can forward that text quicker than, oh, where's that business card? I had that guy's business card. I don't know what I did with it, because most of them don't make it out of the car. And you end up trying to figure out, where is that business card when you need it, right? Well, people don't lose their text. So they could forward that. And then the next person could forward it. So now you're going viral. You can see Facebook. A lot of people like to brand themselves. You can see Van Dyke Church. He's got his Facebook link there, and call to action button, online giving. Oh my goodness, that is powerful. Could you imagine, a lot of times you're dealing with people out here, and it may be in a situation like the Teen Mom. This year, football has started, so you got the little kids playing football, you got the high school playing football, you got everybody into football right now, right? And then Sunday, you got football in your face. Monday night, you got football, right? Well, a lot of times, when people are orchestrating donations, because normally what's going to happen, there's going to be a fundraiser at a lot of these football schools or high schools or middle schools, or they're doing fundraisers, and you got the team mom or the team dad that's orchestrating that, and they're handing you out this and saying, we need to sell X amount of these and this, that, and the other, and you take it, and sometimes you forget where you put it, and then sometimes you forget it's like 2 days before the money is due, and you're sitting there saying, oh my goodness, you're panicking because now you're trying to figure out how can you get this to them. And the person that's the team mom and the team dad is sitting there saying, I hope they don't miss the deadline. But imagine having a virtual business card. And with a virtual business card, you can make announcements. You can do personal usage, just like I'll show you here. You got John Sullivan, Colleen's husband, does an excellent job down here. And all you have to do is go to the top here. If you ever want to do what I'm showing you here, you can just click on Return on Advertisement tool after you put your tab on product. And if you scroll down to the bottom, okay, very bottom, it'll say V-Smart Personal Use. And a person can literally do their own personal message through their YouTube video. And in this particular situation, it may be, hey, this is, Amy Team Mom, just want everybody to know that the deadline with the fundraiser is going to be Friday. So if you haven't donated, just click the button below, or whatever the case may be. I'm just giving you some examples, or it may just be make sure that you get your son or daughter to bring in, the money by Friday. Now, it's a more effective way to communicate, because when you send that text, they're going to get it, because most of these team moms, team dads, or the football coaches have the parents' phone numbers. So the best way to communicate would be to simply send them a text. Now, when they send that text, people get it. Remember, you don't have text that's not open. Ask yourself, how many texts right now on your phone do you have that's not open? You're probably like, well, you're right. You may not respond right away, but you do get it. So then you're able to, okay, put your trust in that text versus the kid that has to come home and remind mom and dad. Because if the kid doesn't remember, then of course it's not as much money is going to be raised that year in that particular fundraiser, all because of not being able to effectively communicate. So here's something that people can use just as a reminder if you're having a meeting, or hey, I'm just going to play John here, and he does a great job showing you. And again, this is johnwilliam.yourvirtualportal.net. It's just a sample, but you can let somebody hear this, and it might just give them a little idea, or a little light comes on in their mind, how maybe they have a huge team or a huge organization out here, and they're trying to keep people in what we call being in the know. Because the money is in the follow-up, or success comes with following up. Well, what better way to follow up with just sending a text, and with one message reaching the people, and they can personally hear you talking. And here's John.
Hey guys, what's up? It's John here. Important announcements for you guys. This is going to be the same thing for the next 4 weeks. Every Monday night at 9 o'clock, the company is going to be hosting a webinar. Try to get as many people on the webinar as you can. If for some reason they can't get on at 9, that's okay. 10 o'clock, we're going to do a team conference call. We're going to try to bring everyone we know onto that to help grow and establish your business center. That's what we're here to do, to help you out. So bring your people. Let's grow this thing. Let's help out each other.
Now that's powerful. He's just sitting there making a message right there in the living room. And it could be as simple as you having a garage sale. And let's just say, for example, you're having a garage sale this Saturday, and it's going to start at 7 o'clock. So a person could simply just take their smartphone or whatever device they want to use, go in the garage, and you're sitting there panning and showing, oh, yeah, here's some golf clubs, here's a bicycle that's going to be, you know, we're getting rid of, and here's this, that, and the other. Bottom line is you're showing that, and you're letting the people know, make sure you're here at 7, we're going to start, you know, park on the side, and you're giving instructions. So now you're texting that, and remember, people are able to afford that. They're going viral versus the signs that you normally pick up and you wait for people to drive by and see it. Nothing wrong with those, but you'd be surprised when you show that video of things that's in the garage, and then all of a sudden, off of emotions, people are, oh yeah, my partner was just looking for some golf clubs. So now text that to the partner. So now you're going viral. You see how quick, and that's personal use. That's something you can use it for. Maybe you have a car dealership, and it may just be in a situation where you have employees. And what would be a more effective way to communicate? Through passing out a business card or following up with a V-Smart, because every time you leave that dealership, you normally have that person's phone number if you're a sales rep. So when that person drives off that dealership with your card, guess where they're going? To the next dealership. And then they're probably going to the next dealership because they're looking. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's what people do, right? Before they buy, they look. Nothing wrong with that. So now by the end of the day, they've been to 5 dealerships, and they've got 5 sales reps business cards, right? So you're just one of the 5. So I wonder what your card looks like versus the other 4. We don't know. What if yours is the one that got lost in the shuffle? You see? But the bottom line is, if you had a V-Smart, out of the 5, yours is a V-Smart. And you text that to that customer at the end of the day. Just saying, hey, just want to let you know, thanks for coming out. I know it was a hot day today, and you're doing your search. Whether you buy from me or not, I just enjoyed the conversation. And tell little Bobby, hey, hope he does well in soccer. And, you know, if I can come back and help you anyway, definitely will do that. Now, that is powerful. Just that little message that you sent out to your customers that day. It's personal. So next week you get a car in and you remember, I think Sue was looking for that minivan. This is what she was looking for. So you go out there and you got your camera and your smartphone, and you're sitting there and you're just showing her the nice minivan, and it was the color that she wanted. It's perfect for her. She likes this one, right? It's right in her budget. So then you text it to her. Hey Sue, guess what we got in today? Just want to take time to show you this right here, and just click on the link below. Or you could just be showing it, walking around the car, and just put that in there. But while you're texting that, you're always going to have your Facebook. You can see right down below here, you have your Facebook there. That way they can connect with you. And now you're branding yourself, and you're getting the word out. So she might say, you know what? I want that minivan. But maybe she doesn't want the minivan because it's not the right color. But maybe she knows someone else. Bottom line, she can forward it. The bottom line is, when you're working with a V-Smart and you're texting it, it's the most effective way to communicate. You have control. You can make changes. It's affordable for less than $1 a day, or you can do the yearly, which is $2.99 for the whole year. I've had people tell me to have something of this type or this caliber, it costs about $2,000, and you got to make changes. You're going to have to call someone, and it might take 2 or 3 days for them to make changes, and this, that, and the other. Or there are companies out here who have websites out here. And if they do have reps, it might be 100 reps, but all have the same site. That'd be like everybody walking around with the same tattoo. See, people like variety. So whenever you get your V-Smart and the next person has their V-Smart, you could be in the exact same company or work for the same dealership, but look totally different. In other words, you're branding yourself and the company that you're working for, so that you're showing value. You're bringing. Anytime you send that text with that call to action button, that's what you want. When I say call to action button, it's like buy now or register here. You know, you got your social media links, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. Yes, right there in that same platform. And we're bringing all the stars together with a video of your choice. And you can go out to YouTube, and there's videos out there, and a lot of them have more hits than others. Maybe this one has 50,000 hits. This one has 800 hits. Well, you can choose your choice which one you want to put on there. Most people want the one with the most hits. So it's not a one-size-fits-all. You can change, make it personal. That's why I like to use the example of a tattoo, because normally you don't see the same tattoo on a person. And when they put a tattoo, it normally tells a story. Well, that's what your V-Smart's doing. It's telling a story. It's branding you, your social media links. You're able to go viral. Yes, for less than $1 a day, too. So you got to keep that there in mind, because normally technology like this, it can be quite expensive. So we've got it affordable for the masses. Yes, it's affordable for the masses. So just wanted to, like I said, take about 15 minutes of your time today, give you some good, quick examples, really from personal use to maybe a car dealership to a pastor, nonprofit, or, jump on our Monday calls. You can hear more about the pastors. And if you want to get on our Tuesday training webinars / Google Hangout and VShop Live, all done at the same time, right? So there's people watching me right now on their smartphone because of the VShop Live, unheard of. But yes, there are people getting trained and watching it on their VShop Live. That's Tuesday nights at 10 o'clock. Sunday nights we have updates, so tune in. And if you're at your site, just remember, and you're like, well, how do I find out this times? Are these who's doing what with your virtual portal? Just simply log into your back office, and you have emails. Any email that's been sent is archived there. So if it was something from 2 months ago or 2 days ago, if there's going to be a call tonight, normally you're going to get a text, and that text is going to update you. Or you can go in your back office. So either way, you'll know what's going on with your virtual portal. So we're wrapping it up, and again, let you get back to your busy day, and look forward to you. On Saturdays we have trainings at 12 as well, and just stay plugged in with exciting things happening here, and enjoy yourself until next week. Have an awesome day. Thanks.